Back to my channel. Today is part 2, doing the adjusters on the timing chain. I got the rear one done. Now I'm fixing to do the front one. But before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and bring the compression stroke up on the front cylinder. That way it's a lot easier to deal with. Let's see. Okay. Wait, let me try that again. I want to check, make sure, because that didn't quite feel right to me. Okay, now I'm sure. Alright, I'm on the compression stroke for the front cylinder. And what I'm going to end up doing is taking everything apart. The only thing I have done was just remove 2 spark plugs and 2 wires. All 4 wires is unplugged. Now what I'm fixing to do is remove the air box and all, get in there to the adjuster and see what's going on. Hopefully just loosen it up, let it click, push it back in, and hopefully all of the noise will be gone. Because when I done the rear one, it's a lot quieter now on the rear than what it is on the front. Now the front's noisier than what the rear was. And as it was, the rear was a lot noisier than what the front was. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started. Folks, I have run into a serious problem right here. I cannot get this plastic ducting that travels from one side from the air filter to this little piece that hooks directly to the injectors. God almighty. And my Allen wrench is not quite long enough to reach in there. Just everything is in the way. Now I'm just looking into, you can't quite get to it, and my Allen wrench right here, if you'll notice, it is not quite long enough right in there. And to get on that up there, that is a major ordeal right there. I've been trying to figure this out. I figure I moved the other side and hopefully move this far enough out of the way that I can get in there to it, but it ain't looking too good, I'll put it that way. It is not looking good at all. Oh, well, well, yeah. I don't want to bust that piece. And for me to get that out of there, it looks like I'm going to have to remove the seat, the tank, the injectors, and all of that just to get that piece out of the way, just so I can get to this adjuster. Whew. Boy howdy. Talk about something that just turned into a major ordeal. This has turned into one. Well, it was bound to happen. Everything was going, you know, pretty good on it until now. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to figure something out right here. Figure out what I'm gonna do, and let's just go from there. Oh well. Oh. Oh well. I wonder. No. Then again, I might be able to do something there. Do away with this crossover. I'm just going to have to figure something out, folks. All right. Well, I reckon until I can get something figured out here, I reckon that'll do it for right now. This is highly disappointing to me. Hopefully be right back. Okay, what I have decided to do is reach in here and go ahead and disassemble this. Take the back end off of it to where I can get to that Allen screw on the top side, because like I said, my Allen wrench is not quite long enough, and I'm hoping once I get that removed out of the way, I can get to that top one so where I can remove it and take a look and see what's wrong with it, you know, see if it needs cleaning or something. But as far as it goes for just loosening the front 1/4 of an inch and then putting it back down like I done the rear, it ain't happening to this front one. Oh well. All right, let me get started again. Okay, what I have done, I have pulled this apart, and I was able to remove it, and I needed one more click, so I pulled it, and it was on the final click. Whereas you can see, I guess I should have recorded that. You can see where the lock was moving back and forth just a little bit. Whereas it needed to go that extra little fraction of an inch to where it would go ahead and lock into place, and it probably would stop that cam chain from rattling. Let's see, I'm going to loosen this bolt. Okay, the bearing is released. It's back in place. All right, snug that back down. That's tight plenty. Okay, and yep, tight enough. Okay, now the fun part is putting everything back together and then cranking it. All right, I'll be right back. I finally got everything back together, and I tell you what, that was more of a job than what I thought it was going to be. But I got everything put back together. Like I said, I got that adjuster to that extra click. That one click is on its last click right now. But let's see how it's going to sound. Hopefully that'll take care of that ticking and rattling. Sounds kind of quiet with the helmet on. Let me remove the helmet. sounds like just a little bit of a noise right here on this front. But it's not that bad, not as it was yesterday. Oh, God. Anyway, this bike has got 68,000 miles on it, so, you know, it being that one click, let's see if I can get it to, oh, that, wrong button. Okay, 69,045 miles. In other words, it's got, it's on the brink of 70,000 miles. Alright, and that's the original adjusters that came on this motorcycle. So, like the man told me, it was needing that little extra pressure to go ahead and go to that final click. Alright, what I done, instead of being like I was able to do the back just a quarter of an inch and let it, you know, pop on out further, then put it back in, I had to disassemble that one. So if you got a bike with the original air cleaners and stuff like that on it, get ready to have some fun, because I'm here to tell you, that one little screw that's in there on that adjuster, man, that gave me a fit. It's not 100% quiet, but doggone it, I think it's a lot better than what it has been. I still hear a little bit. Let me pull the helmet off one more time. Okay, there's just a little bit of a tap right in here. That's okay. Maybe it'll go away. Maybe it'll stay. I don't know. But I know one thing for sure. Woo. When it starts making that noise again, that's gonna be fun to do that front one. I'm here to tell you. I might go ahead and look into a different intake setup. That way I can get rid of that's the cross there. I mean, I like the way it looks, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think I'll just worry with that later on down the road. I think I'm just going to keep the setup that it's got right now, because that's good enough and it gives the bike a good look. Because, you know, could you imagine this, you know, well, I've seen bikes without that other on it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But me, myself, I kind of like that being there. So if I were to get a different air intake setup, I might go ahead and just put everything back like it was, just to, you know, just for show. All right, well, she's doing pretty good for 69,045 miles on it. Yeah, and too, let it warm up better, it probably take care of that ticking noise, because every time it warmed up, it would stop ticking so bad. All right, well, let me let it warm up. Okay, it's done warmed up and all. What I'm fixing to do, I hadn't even seen if the clutch is stuck. Normally when it sets for a little bit, it usually gets stuck. And what I'm tempting to do, I think I'm going to ease it up there to the church and back and see how noisy it is. Right now it seems like it's idle just a little high, but that might change after you ride it just a little. Let's see. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay, now she's unstuck. I guess that's part of the course. Alright. I wonder if any of y'all have had a clutch stuck like that. Whew. Yeah, it's a real breezy out here today. Let me run it up here to the church right quick like. Get on back down here. Just a little bit too much. Sounds kind of like the front one. That's okay. She's just going to have to tick for now. Yep, definitely the front, from what I'm hearing with the helmet on. Okay, well, I reckon that'll do it for this video. She still got some noise, but it ain't as bad as it was. Let me pull my helmet off, make sure that it makes, you know. Yep, she ain't quite as noisy as she was. Alright, well, I reckon that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching.